Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and as you can tell over my shoulder, hello, at least temporarily and purring, we have Selena. Yay! She hasn't made a debut in a while, so also sorry about the kind of weird lighting because of where our Christmas tree is. I can't actually open my windows. Oh, now you're gonna leave as soon as well, she's trying to get to my coffee and my water. Are you quite done? Hmm? Are you? Hi. But at least you got to see her for a second, and I get to see her butt. But better than nothing, I suppose. Anyway, so welcome to my little corner of the internet. Um, this is my floss tube. I talk about stitching, my cat, the fact that I can't open the windows because of my tree, so the light's weird, life, all that good stuff. So you're gonna sit right out of camera. Of course you are, because you're a cat. Yeah, she's right here. But anyway, okay, I'll stop poking you. Sorry. Anyway, welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to all you guys who have been here before. Yep, I guess that's about that. I do apologize that I did not do a floss tube last week. I literally only worked on one thing, and I hadn't really done all that much. It honestly wouldn't have been worth it. It would have been a 5-minute video. So, but I do have more stuff to show you this week. So I'm still, the stitchy bug's still kind of meh. I'm kind of hoping I have some new starts actually. But I have at least 2 starts I'm gonna do in the new year. I guess I'm not sure which one I will officially call my New Year New Start. I think I probably know. But I have 2 that are totally kitted up. I have 2 more that are partially kitted up. Well, no, one's partially kitted up, one's not kitted up at all yet, but I want kitted up. So I may have a lot of starts at the beginning of the year. I've actually done quite a few starts here towards the end of the year, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's really going to help or not, but we'll see. So life-wise, I did do the 5K a couple weeks ago. Did well. I would have gotten under an hour, except that there was a pop-up store. Oh wait, actually, I can show you right here. So there was a pop-up store at the end, the beginning / end of the trail, because this was along a nature trail, and the pop-up store had an otter. So yeah, I have a picture of me running past the finish line with an otter on my head. Quite like that. Although I wasn't wearing the shirt. But, so there you go. So, yeah, otter. Anybody who knows me well enough knows that that's not really a surprise. But yeah, so I still was faster than my last time by 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, wait. There we go. No, well, I apologize. There we go. Alright, I got that reflection off my face. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I would have been faster by a few more minutes if I hadn't done that. But meh, no regrets. So you were just, hold on, let me show you. She is literally, see, she's literally just out of frame because cat. There we go. I'll put it that way, and you can. Are you really gonna move now? Because I showed you. I swear, cats. Anyway, so yeah, I have another one, the Ugly Sweater 5K, December the 20th. Are you going back there again? Yeah, sorry, I had to see a butt there, but and okay, and she's laying down, so you get to see a little part of the cat right there. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing another tacky sweater. Be doing a tacky sweater 5K December the 20th. That is also a trail, but it's not really a nature trail. It's more just kind of a trail, if that makes any sense. Because it's not like deep in the woods. It's kind of in this sparse hilly, grassy, sparse trees sort of area. So it's not nearly as pretty um, as the actual nature trail I went on, which has which was like fully in the forest with the river and all that good stuff. So yeah, so yeah, um, yep. So I guess that's about it. Sorry, I'm thinking of things, but they're going through my mind, so I apologize. It's been kind of an odd day, so eh, I'm a bit off my game, but I do want to go ahead and record this today. And I'll put this out Wednesday instead of Thursday because for all my American buddies, people will be busy nomming on turkey and ham and all the other good stuff tomorrow, including me. Mm. Sugar cookie latte, very good. Very bad for you, but very yummy. So, highly recommend. So yeah, I'm doing coffee instead of tea today. I know, crazy. All right, so 6 minutes. Let me go ahead and start getting into some stitching. Let me see first. What are my starts? Yes, this was a start. So this one I want to get done before Christmas as a Christmas gift for my brother and his family. It's in one of the little mini Garon bags, which I got at Stitching in the not Stitching in the Spring, Stitching in the Wild. There you go. But winter holiday, they have a couple of dogs, so I thought Santa Paws would be cute. I don't have much, so I don't know if it's gonna get done before Christmas, but we will see. It's pretty small. Okay, so that is the side and the bottom, so it's like here and down. So there you go. Not much, and you can't really see it. Well, you can see it well enough. There you go. So it's a pretty small ornament. I don't think it'll take very long, but my problem is I have other things that need to be done first that are very time sensitive. So even though I want to get this done before Christmas, it's still not first priority. So, what else did I start? Okay. I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, those two. All right. So this one I'm doing with Kate, which is I believe stitching artwork, if I remember correctly. Um, she's part of Fickle Stitches, and also um, Vicky Stitch and Button, who I talk about a good bit, and of course I have one of her bags. This is Vicky's birthday start. They are both doing ink circles. They're doing the red ships. One of them's doing the moderately sized, and one of them's doing the somewhat large or something like that. I forget. They're like the medium and the like the small and the medium size, I believe. But I am not doing one of those. I am doing ink circles, assorted sorts. As much as I hate licorice all sorts, I think it's a really cute pattern. Um, so yeah. And I just have a little bit of the 3371 done. I'm doing a little bit of uh, kind of color completion. So I'll show you. That is these on the first side here. So up here. Those are the ones I'm doing right now. So it's not much, but it's not much. Oh, this one, I should say, is all the called for with the perforated paper, 14 count perforated paper, because obviously it's a kit. Ah, and there is a needle sticking out. There you go, you can see it there. Wow, that's really dangerous. And that halfway poked me, but anyway. So that's a Mill Hill kit, so that's everything. As I said, this is a Vicky Stitch and Button bag. Cool rainbowy on both sides. The fabric is a fox and rabbit. Oh, tell me I still have what it is here. Oh, crud muffins. I do not. Well, darn it. The tag must have fallen off. But it is a 16 count fox and rabbit. Very pretty, it's kind of pink to yellow. That it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if you look at it, it really does. You can kind of see the pink to yellowish tone there. But yeah. So there you go. Really nice. I always love working with Fox and Rabbit's fabric. They're always very nice. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Fox and Rabbit Rose Garden. So it was the October 2022 Fabric of the Month. So there you go. I am not in the Fabric of the Month right now, not because the fabrics are bad, they're awesome, but I have way too many fabrics. If I can work my fabric down a little bit, I would love to get back in their Fabric of the Month, but it doesn't seem to be happening. I don't seem to be working my fabrics down very much, so. But yeah, so that's one start. This was two starts. And then the third, I told you I had a lot of starts. Just because, honestly, I don't know. I guess I was thinking, if I do something new, maybe it'll kind of spark me. And it did a little bit, so. Okay, also in a stitch and button bag, bagels. Look at the bagels, aren't they cute? I am doing, there we go. Stuck to the scissors. Dirty Annie's peppermint bark. There you go. Look at that, isn't that cute? Look at the wiener dog. But yeah, so peppermint bark. This is not on the called for, although the color is pretty close. This is Live and Die LA. It has no particular color name to it. And I am not using the called for colors. Although, wait, I'm using one of the called for colors. There's only 3 colors, and I'm only using one of the. Yeah. So instead of pomegranate from General Art, bamboo is the one I am using. And Hunter, bamboo's from Classic Color, and Hunter from Weeks. I am using bamboo, grasshopper from Classic Color, and Lancaster red from Weeks. So there you go. On a, oh yeah, that's right, Live and Die LA random 16 count Ada. So, ta-da! I've got a P and part of a head. And one of the little, actually 2 of the little things. There you go. That's a little bit better. 2 of the little background things. They don't show up really well. Honestly, when you're looking at it, they show up better than they do in the on the video. But that's fine. They can be subtle. I'm not too worried about them not sticking out too much, because the other larger white, because there's large groups of it, stick out fine. So I am perfectly okay with those not popping all that much. That is not a problem with me. Alright, so those are the 3 starts that I had. Oh, there you go. Alright. I think, if you guys have been sticking with me, you know that I've been choosing things and doing 500 stitches so I can get stuff done, which I have been getting stuff done. Admittedly, I've definitely made progress, but I find myself not working on as many things and kind of getting tired before I get to 500. So I think I'm going to lower it to 250. And we'll just kind of see how that goes. Obviously, I can always raise it back up again. And hopefully I'll touch more things. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. Oh, we're still back there. Hey, Selena. Let's see. There we go. A little bit of face. Cat face. Anyway. But, so yeah. I'm hoping I'll touch more things and, be a little bit more motivated, because I'm wondering if I'm just not getting burnt out by trying to do 500. Honestly, in the last monthish or so, I haven't been doing 500 stitches. I've just been kind of doing what I do, um, you know, and it's been nice. It's been fine. So we'll see. We'll see how I go for next year. So the first one These are not in a particular order. Well, I only have 3 other ones to show you, plus my 2 uh, New Year New Starts. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to be super long either. But, and the dragon, there you go. This is, whoops, hold on. I'm going to have to get this out. Oh, come here. Oh, sorry, it's stuck. There we go. All right. Bring my good old, there we go, pattern keeper up. Nope, 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 nope. This is view PDF. There we go. So this is Arsenal Football Club by ozstitch.com.au. Ta-da! And this is the one that I've been doing for the Gridiron Grind, where most people are doing, they're picking an American football team and doing stitches for yards or points or whatever. I picked a soccer team, a English football team, and I'm doing 100 stitches for every goal. So, I am not caught up because we played our rivals, Tottenham, and we won 4-1. Honestly, it probably could have been a lot worse. The one goal was really kind of a lucky shot, and there were a couple of more, there were at least 2 more that very well could have been scores, but weren't. But, that means I should have gotten 400 stitches. I have gotten 200 on it so far. And we play, when do we play? Hold on. If I can find my phone. Oh, shoot. That should be in peppermint bark. I'll have to put that in a minute. So, yeah, it's, like, if you guys know American football, there's Auburn, Alabama, there's, Florida, Florida State. Arsenal, Tottenham is really kind of the same way. It's a bad rivalry. Okay, we are playing today in 35 minutes. So, I'm hopefully going to be even further behind. Oh, that's right. So the Tottenham game was in the Premier League, which is what we play, but we're also playing in the Champions League, which means we're playing teams from around Europe in that, and we're playing Bayern Munich, who's a very good team. So that's probably going to be a low scoring game, but we'll see. Anyway, so let me get to this. Undo that. So I am at 5,500 stitches out of 19,061, and that is 28.85%. So we're getting there. Right here-ish, I believe, is the middle. So, and let me see. This is that the end? Hold on. No, it's not the end. This is not the end, but it's close to the end. But of course, this is shield shaped, so, it's wide here and thinner down here. But, anyway, so there you go. Excuse me. So I did a little bit of red down here, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of filling in where the background red goes into the gold cannon. So there you go. That is it is the call for colors. I believe this is a 16 count. Just plain old, good old white Aida. As you guys might remember, I did start it on a kind of a chalkboard color, and I was not enjoying it. And there was also a problem in the R over here. So, and I was just like, you know what? I'm either going to have to, just buckle down and do it, or if I really don't want to, just restart it on another color, which is what I ended up doing. So yeah, that is that. That is Arsenal. Oh, let me put this in peppermint bark real quick before I forget to do it. There we go. All right, cool. So that is that one. So I owe it at least 200 more stitches, plus I'm hoping more stitches today. We'll see, in 34 minutes or whatever. Yeah, come on. There we go. I don't remember where I was last with this one. Another, most of these don't have anything to do with what's inside of them. This one doesn't either. Um, but this is, it doesn't have a stitching button. I don't know if I said that. This is the Jason X Stitches round robin. So there's 4 of us, and we're um, passing the stitching around. This is By the Bay Needle Art Lighthouse Sampler. So yeah, sorry about the picture is a really bad picture. It's really nice. It's just the picture is a bad picture. And I don't remember where I was last time I showed you guys, so I may or may not have made progress on this one. But this is the one I'm doing right now. So I've got a couple of clouds, got part of the lighthouse, and a little bit of a house in front of it. And that's all I've got so far. Yeah, there we go. It again, the white shows a little bit better. Like I said, my light's not great, but the white does show a little bit better in person than it is on video right now. But there you go. So this is, I don't know what fabric. It is the called for colors, but it is an unknown 14 count fabric. So there you go. Really nice fabric. I really love the color. So, oops, I can get out of Arsenal right now. Yep. Oh, that's warning me about the game starting soon. So, I don't know if you guys heard that little beep. Sorry about that. The last one I have to show you that actually has work on it, is going to be the one that I have done the most work on, because this is the one that is the most time sensitive. So again, it has nothing to do with what's in the bag, but Vicky Stitching Button bag. And I think, did I bring up a picture of it in here? Let me see. Sorry about this, guys. Give me half a sec here. No, that's just, perhaps I didn't. Okay, well, give me just 1 second. Let me pause this, and I will be back with you in just 1 sec. Okay, I am back. So this is the one I've done the most work on. This is hands-on design, perforated poinsettias. That is one side of it. So you got the perforated paper and the little pins that I've also stitched the top for. And then the other side, although the colors are not going to be the same as what's on here. So that is for the Jingle Ball. So this has to be done before December the the class is either the 5th or the 6th. I want to say it's the 6th, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm in pretty good shape, I think. Although, I mean, I still, don't have a whole lot of time. But I have got the entirety of the first side done. And there you go. There we go. And these are the 2 poinsettias that are for the pins. And now all I have to do are the letters and the bottom bottom border. And I don't think that'll honestly take me that much time. But I have, let's see, what if it's the 26th today? I've got a week and a week and 2 days, so 9 days. So, but yeah, so that is probably what I will be working on tonight. I think maybe I'll watch the game, or listen to the game, I should say, because it won't be on TV because it's not the Premier League. But I think I will listen to the game and work on my 200 stitches for Arsenal. But after that, I absolutely, positively need to finish this, and then start working towards the what was it? Santa Paws? What was it called? Hold on, it had a funny name. Had a little punny name. Yes, Santa Paws. that doesn't have to be done. It doesn't absolutely have to be done. I would like to give that to them this Christmas, but if I don't, I don't. They don't know that it's on the way, so um, if it doesn't get done, then there's no harm, no foul on that one. All right. So the last thing that I want to show you guys are the two New Year New Starts um that I'm going to do. And I told you guys I was gonna have you I was thinking about having you guys vote on it, but um I talked to um my local friends, and we kind of came to a decision. So I do apologize for that. But look, it's black cats, which once again has nothing. Nope. Wait, this one actually does have something to do with it. So, haha. I actually found a bag that kind of has to do with what's in here. So, this is what I think is my official New Year New Start is going to be. I apologize. So, this is who's it by? Una Buena Pieza, which is this is cross stitch pattern cat garden, and which is just adorable. It's all the different cats. I like my favorite. I think is probably this one down here that's like scratching down the fabric, which is adorable. But it also kind of had it shown on blue, and I was like, ooh, I really like how that blue looks. So I found a blue, which is Millennial Fabrics Robin Egg. Shoot, you know what? Ooh, I just thought about something. 14 count, 18 by 16, 13 by 17, 6.9 by 13. Okay, so yeah, it will fit. Ooh, I just thought about that. I'm like, oh shit, was that gonna fit? But yeah, it should. But anyway, Millennial Fabric, Robin Egg. I only had to, so it's going to be all the colorful colors except for one. I had to darken one of the blues, um, which I think is fine because it's only in, you guys won't be able to see it because the picture's small. It's only in the little bee wings down here, or, I mean, they're around, but, let's see, is there a better picture of the bees on the back? Of course. Oh, well, it's a little bit, there we go. So it's only for the bee wings, and you can, as you can see on that one, they're they're not really going to stick out, which is fine. Again, they don't have to pop or anything. So yeah, this is a 16 count. Is it 16 count? Yeah, 16 count fat eighth of Robin's Egg by Millennial Fabrics. So that will be my official New Year New Start. All the other colors look good on it, and I am looking forward to that. So that is good. The second one that I really want to start. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is the one. Hold on. This is one I don't actually have a picture yet. Technically, I have not bought the um oh, sorry, my nose is itching. I think I mean someone's visiting, right? Somebody will be visiting soon-ish, but anyway, that doesn't matter to you guys because it's not stitching related. But I haven't actually bought the pattern yet. But and I still have some threads, and I'm going to get an 18 count because it's going to be big. She big. I'm going to get an 18 count easy grid fabric for it. Let me, where is it? There we go. I'm gonna look that up real quickly here for you. Where is it? There it is. I think the easier way to do this. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. So this is going to be the Cross Stitch Studio. And what I'm going to do is just take a picture of it right here. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. And then hopefully I'll be able to show it to you guys. So it is called White Tiger Ghost. This is a crop, a snippet. And even with it being a snippet, it's still 300 by 300 on 18 count. It's going to take up all of the easy count one direction and about 2/3 of it the other direction. But look at this. Come on. There we go. Look at that face. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. See, I like it because it is full coverage, but there's no background that you have to kind of like slog through to get um, to the good stuff, which is what I have been having problems with some of my full coverages, which is why I have the dragon, which I need to touch. Okay, I apologize. Um, I have the dragon that I need to touch, which has no background. And then I'll have this one, which will also have no background. Um, so that's going to be in here. Like I said, it's 50 something colors, but some of them have a lot of thread. So this is most of them, but not all of them. That is 12 skeins of 310, and I do have my cone of doom. So yeah. So even with everything that I've got, it's still about $50 off of 123 Stitch to get all the threads and the fabric that I need. So yeah, unfortunately, but I'm definitely going to do that one. That's going to be a New Year, New Start. But I do need to buy the pattern and the rest of the thread. And there we go. The light's coming in weird here. The last thing that I want to start, but I have not even got kit up yet. If you guys are really long term watchers, you'll remember that I long ago did Carolyn Manning's Sea Glass, which I loved. It was beautiful, but I did it on a 14 count and I didn't like the coverage, so I stopped. And so I want to redo that on probably on a 16 count, just white Ada, which I may or may not have. But I have not. I really, really want to restart that one. I've been kind of jonesing to do that all year, and I haven't done it yet. So it might be another new start. Maybe we'll see. It may depend on, um, because I'm gonna have to buy the stuff for the tiger. So it may depend on how much I've got. If I need to buy more, it may have to wait. So because holidays are kind of they can be expensive times. So I think that's really about it. So there's not much more I can think of. If you guys could please like, subscribe, hit the little notification button. I don't get paid for this, like I always say, but it helps with the algorithm, so other people might be able to find me if they enjoy. Um, Please comment. I am really bad about responding, but I swear I read every one. Um, for some weird reason, it says I have a comment from last time, from 2 weeks ago, but when I click on the in my studio, I don't see it. So I'm not sure what happened. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. Um, I do have a coffee or Ko-Fi, whatever. If you guys want to help me out, buy me a coffee or tea. But obviously no pressure on that. Just if you want to. I guess that's about it. So it's a little bit on the shorter side. Let me see if I can. Hi. She's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so from me and from the little fuzzball back here who decided to actually stay with us the whole time, even though she's only kind of in frame. I guess we will, or I will. Well, we will if she comes back. But we will talk to you as far as I know next week. With these new starts, I'm gonna kind of have to have this finished by next week. So hopefully I'll have that to show you as a finish, and then in 2 weeks I should have it as a full finish, assuming I can get it done in the class. We'll see. It depends on how complicated it is. So, all right. So I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Have fun stitching and be safe this holiday season. If you're one of my American friends, enjoy your turkey. If not, have a good Thursday and a good week. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.